REPL, the interactive Python shell. In Python, using REPL, which is the interactive Python shell, you can type code line by line and see instant results. So what is REPL? REPL is used to try Python syntax in an instance without having you to create a file or anything. It stands for read, evaluate, print and loop. It reads your input, evaluates and executes it, and prints the result for you, and it waits for your next command. Okay, to use it, first open your terminal or your PowerShell, and first make sure you have Python installed, and you can check it just by typing Python -- version. If it didn't give an error and give your Python's version, it means you have the Python installed. And after that, in your PowerShell or your terminal, just type Python. So we type Python and you will see something like this, and this triple arrow is the Python prompt. It means that Python is waiting for you to type your code. Okay, now we do some simple Python expressions like some mathematical expressions, and we define some variables and manipulate them. And notice how you don't need to write the print function. Every time REPL automatically shows the results of your expression. Okay, REPL is used for testing small code snippets. If you want to quickly test some code snippets, you can use REPL. And also it is useful for learning and experimenting some code snippets and some programming concepts. Also it can be great for debugging. Okay, REPL is used for as a quick math tool, like a calculator. You can add, divide, multiply numbers, and you don't need to use prints, as I said before, but if you do use prints, it makes no difference. You can assign variables in the REPL in this shell, and after assigning, Python does not do anything unless you ask it to. So we assign our variables, we can manipulate these variables, we can add them, divide them, or we can just print their values. And one cool thing about this REPL is that if you use underscore, it gets the results of your last execution, and you can manipulate the result of your last execution using underscore. You can add it, you can divide it, or you can multiply it. For if, for, or functions, REPL lets you write multiple lines. For example, we do a simple for loop here. For I in range 5, we want to print each number with the word subscribe here. So just make sure to indent it, because indentation is very important in Python. And these 3 dots means Python is waiting for your next line, and if you don't have a next line, just press enter twice to finish. You can also import the Python modules in the REPL. As an example, we import random here, and we can use the random attributes inside the REPL. For example, we want to print a random number between 1 and 10, so here we use rand_int to print a random number here. One cool thing is that you can get help inside the REPL. Say you need help with the random function, and so just type help inside the parentheses. You can write anything that you need help for. So I write random, and it lists the documentation for random. All the things you need to know about random is written here. Or there is another thing, is dir or dir. You can also use it to list all the functions and attributes. Example, dir random, you can use it to list all the functions and attributes of random, which is very useful. The difference between REPL interactive shell and a Python script. So in simple, if I tell you, REPL is used for learning, testing, small experiments, and when you need an instant feedback and result. But the script is for real programs, larger codes, and for saving your work. Knowing all that, when you finish, you can just type exit or quit to get out of the REPL. And that was all. Hope you liked it. Press subscribe and wait for our new videos on Python series. Take care and bye.